Oh, okay. Hey guys, you got the dynamic duo back again. Me and Mizzle, and I guess there's also a bingo match or something. I don't know. But yeah, welcome back, Mizzle. It's been a while since we've heard you on. Well, since I've heard you on commentary, anyway.
I think it's just been a couple days, hasn't it?
Oh, it's
Saturday.
It's felt longer, man. I tell you, it's been like weeks for me.
Oh man, it's tough, man. When we take a break for Easter and then I'm in the race yesterday, it's
Yeah.
I'm happy to get back in the saddle. We're gonna have a good race here between Crrool and Swerb, and don't worry. I've got the backpack ready. I'm here to carry you.
Okay, thanks, man. So, yeah, so this card looks really nice at the moment. I think this is like one of the nicer cards we've seen, to be honest. Nothing too outrageous as a goal. We've got some we've got a fair few nice. We've got a really nice goal in the middle that they're pretty much always going to get. You've got some nice goals in the diagonal as well. There's just a few Pokemon goals that might be trouble, but yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think. I don't think we'll be in for a really long race today by the looks of this card, anyway.
The card actually looks relatively friendly today.
Yeah.
I mean, the only things I see, any Pokemon goal is going to be somewhat difficult, but sorry, I was just looking at something in chat here. But
Okay.
I think the biggest problem we might be looking at would just be like protect, detect, and endure. But I mean, we could end up seeing that as a TM, so it might not end up mattering.
Yeah, and we might not even need that goal anyway.
It's not in a critical spot.
No, that and a Pokemon with 4 non-TM damaging moves, that could be trouble too. But again, that's not on a diagonal either. So yeah, if they can avoid those entirely, then that would be great. Just depends on what Pokemon show up.
So it looks like both of our runners are about ready here. Just gonna make a quick double check, make sure we're good. All right, looks like both of our runners are ready, so we're gonna get them a countdown here.
Okay.
All right, there we go. I have proven I know how to count and type at the same time.
Oh, well done.
Looks like we are off and ready to go here. Both runners getting started.
Alright, there was a bit of lag, so I saw that Swerb set his to daytime. I didn't see what Crrool set his to, but you'd want to set it to daytime for a 3 level 30 Pokemon. And presumably daytime on a bug catching contest day.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of... It keeps kind of lagging out a little bit for me, so... I did not see either.
Okay, well it looks like Crrool set his to daytime as well. So they both set it to daytime on Saturday, so they'll be able to do the bug catching contest, and they'll be able to get that easy 3rd level 30. Now let's see what these starters are.
Crrool's going to save before the starters. Not a bad idea, especially if you want to maybe gain a little bit of information.
Alright, let's see the first one, but we've got a Smoochum in the middle, and Machoke on the right. Nah, I didn't see what the first one was though, but I guess we'll find out when they do the rival, or maybe chat will help us. Chat will probably help us. But yeah, Machoke is pretty strong, I guess. Not really something I've ever considered running before, but with the right set, who knows? Psyduck was the first one, was it? Okay. Alright.
Well, that's That's a useful
Charmeleon
start.
immediately on the first route. High jump kick and jump kick. Oh boy. Alright, it's a pretty powerful stab move on Machoke here.
I do have to say, I think we have to disqualify Crrool for picking the boy.
Oh, you picked the boy? Oh well, he's already lost basically.
Yeah, come on, man, girl faster.
Yeah.
She's...
I mean, it might sound like a meme, but the girl is actually faster because I think the game has to compress the boy's sprite, but it doesn't have to do that for the girl. So it saves time when, I think, closing menus or something. Just any time they have to load the sprite, I think.
Both players walk into the Cherry Grove Mart at the same time. Gotta love it.
You know, Crrool would have more of a lead if it's a girl, but it is what it is.
Never skip leg tag. You'd have gotten there faster.
Kingler's, you could main switch to a Kingler. Shadow Ball. Kingler's got like loads of attack, so got some strong physical moves. You could definitely use that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good find there. Kingler while being slow does have base 130 attack, and Shadow Ball still physical back in Gen 2. So.
Yep.
And the rest of its moveset is lacking.
Yeah, that's kind of.
That,
you don't really, you'd really want another powerful physical move to hit normal types to combo with Shadow Ball, and that Kingler just doesn't have that. For Ralligator, though, that could be good.
To the converse of that, Feint Attack being dark being special, Kingler not having much, if any, in the way of a special attack stat, that's kind of a struggle.
This Feraligatr has Rock Smash, so could we see the Rock Smash Union Cave play from Swerb? It'll depend if you find something, I guess, and what the rest of this Feraligatr's moveset is. Rock Smash Crunch Thunder. I don't know what to think about that.
It's not bad, like bad, but I mean, I'd rather that electric move be something that wasn't Thunder and still not be Zap Cannon.
But yeah, maybe we'll see the Rock Smash play. I want to see it. I don't. I remember like thinking this in. I think it was in the last tournament. It might even have been the final. I was like waiting for the Rock Smash play to happen, and it never did. Maybe this time. This tourney? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen it this tournament.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing it.
Like, I haven't seen every race, but certainly of the ones I've seen, I haven't seen it. Swerb finds a Caterpie. That's pretty much 2 free evolutions as soon as when he gets a bit later in the game and can give the Caterpie more experience. And of course, we've got those move goals on the card as well, so we'll be checking the moves, looking out for that.
Looks like Crrool's getting a good look at that moveset, trying to gauge just how worth this Feraligatr is right now.
It's a tricky one. I think I'd probably want to, catch a few more things. But if I didn't find anything better, I could definitely go with this Feraligatr and hope it learns some better moves later on. Feraligatr, next learning a move at level 7, so it's not too far off. Oh, Swerb not able to beat this side up. wrecking him with outrage. Looks like
So-
maybe we'll get a good move on Machoke and just keep using that.
Crrool just took the lab center.
Okay. But you get fully healed after the
Yeah,
rival
that's-
battle. I don't think he got damaged in a wild battle, did he?
I didn't see it. Might have my video kind of lagged out a little
No,
bit.
did it? Okay. Well, I was kind of looking to try and see them. I wanted to see Machoke's base stats. It's got like 100 attack and the rest of its stats are not that great. A decent HP, I guess, but very slow. The berry juice find, not on the card though. So he might actually use it for healing. Does heal 20 HP and can be used as a hold item. Primate could be good. But it looks like maybe Crrool is just wanting to stick with his Feraligatr. Because he didn't even give that the time of day. He might just be happy with what he has. He didn't find that Charmeleon again, but at least he knows where it is. I don't think Swerb's seen one yet. Jeez, we're seeing a lot of the same stuff at the moment.
That's the thing. Aside from like the Charmeleon, like they've kind of run into the same things, and they've seen those same things repeatedly ad nauseum at this point.
Yeah, we really haven't seen a lot of variety in these first two routes. Looks like Swerb is going to check this Primate. But see, it's not a promising start. Dynamic Punch? I mean, it's Stab, I guess. Yay.
Well, let's see. If Swerb decides to get some extra experience by fighting youngster Joey, he'll get that Charmeleon information.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how keen he's going to be on fighting youngster Joey. It's kind of a... When Phone Book isn't on the card, it's kind of a niche play.
I think if I was level 4, I would definitely consider Joey. But if I was higher than that, I think I would just go straight and fight Mikey instead. He's got the swagger, yeah. Amazing. Man. I don't know, these guys have got like slightly iffy mains, but all Feraligatr teams is a good move, and let's see if he gets to level 7. Well, it's lagging for me, so I can't actually see what Feraligatr is learning. Spike Cannon. Oh, that's alright. It's, what, 20 power? Hits 2 to 5 times? It's something.
It's something.
I mean, yeah, you'd want to, you want to replace it with Headbutt when you got it, but it's serviceable for the time being. And yeah, the done button item is something that was added to the ROM, and the racers will use that item when they have 5 bingos. It gives a nice clear end to the race. Yeah, no normal Pokemon either. It's been then Electabuzz. Hey, this could be decent.
Over on Crrool's side, he's found a Dragonite.
Wait, it ran away. What happened? It lagged, so I didn't see why it ran. Why did it run away?
Too.
Dang it, dude. Okay. Oh, there's a Dragonite as well? Alright. Well, maybe the... Okay. Okay. What's it got?
Mudslap,
Mudslap.
Sacrifice. Alright.
Well.
That's...
Mudslap is totally covered for rock types, right? It's fine. Heracross, man, these are all potentially good with a good moveset. He ran from a Heracross. Wow, that's a bit of a surprise to me. I know it has that 4 times weakness to flying, but I mean, it's a powerful Pokemon.
Looks like we'll have to talk a little bit louder here, Garf. Ooh. Did you just lose the mixer?
Yeah, the restreamer just he said that the commentary restream was going down for a bit, and he was going to try and put up with a higher video bitrate to try and fix some of the lag issues we've been getting.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't even see. He didn't say it in the chat. That's why.
Oh, okay. Well, if everything's kind of low, you guys have got to turn your volume up. Wear headphones, perhaps. I don't know.
So I just want to point out, Crrool took the youngster Joey fight and is going into Sprout Tower as well.
Huh. I mean, if I was gonna go up Sprout Tower, I don't think I would have done the Joey fight.
Yeah,
It seems like the kind of play you'd make to try and get experience at level 9 without having to go into Sprout Tower. I know Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves is on the card, but it's not in that crucial position, and a lot of the rest of the cards seem pretty free, so I don't know if I agree with going into Sprout Tower early. I might want to do. I might have wanted to do that a bit later, and only if I needed that goal.
So I know Swerb caught a Caterpie. I don't know if Crrool saw the Caterpie, but that would give him Butterfree information now, though.
Oh yeah, it's Butterfree's on the card as well as the Evo. So yeah, that is really nice then.
So it does look like this has paid some dividends to him already. See how much value he gets out of this going forward.
But yeah, if Butterfree's in the wild, then that's pretty good for Crrool as well. They're both going up Sprout Tower immediately.
That's an interesting choice. Swerve's going to go ahead and choose to fight the very first Elder in here.
Okay.
He might not be going all the way up. He's probably just fighting this one.
Yeah, I feel like this is usually a play you'd make if you didn't want to go up the whole thing, because there's plenty of trainers higher up, and then they definitely get you to a decent level for Faulkner's Gym if you wanted. So yeah, I feel like after this, Swerb should just turn around and go to the gym.
Yeah, while we're at it here, real quick shout out to Maximum Barnage for being our restreamer today. Make sure you give this guy a follow. He's stepped up and helped us out here with the restream for the tournament. So give him a follow. Big shout out to him.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without our restreamer, certainly.
Yeah.
So Swerb is still going through the tower. So yeah, I don't think I agree with him finding the first guy in that case, but unless he's going to turn around after this trainer. Oh, he found Crrool finds an amulet coin. That's always a nice item to find.
Always nice to have that little extra bit of money, so that you don't end up with any sort of issues if you have to, make some purchases down the road here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no goals in the card that require a lot of money, but it's always nice to not have to worry about, if I buy all these Pokeballs, am I gonna have enough money for healing items and stuff like that? So Swerb is heading back down, it looks like.
Yeah, the amulet coin definitely finds a lot more value with things like, obviously, buy all 3 game corner Pokemon, but it also sees a lot of value if, say, Rising Badge is on the card. But I think with this particular card, the amulet coin is nice, but not not high value. While Crrool also finding a Hitmonchan on the Elder Lee up there.
Nice, nice. So yeah, he has gotten a little more info as of this trip to Sprout Tower. Not sure why he's using Crunch on it though. Spike Cannon would be neutral.
I'm trying to see. You know what it could be? I don't know. I don't remember if Crrool knows his way around Whirl Islands all that well. He might have grabbed Flash for catch a Pokemon in Lugia's room. Just to make that a little bit easier, since he did, since he wanted to pick up some extra experience.
Yeah, I don't know much about how well Crrool knows that kind of thing. It's not difficult to learn, but you have to take the time to learn it. Man, I'm just seeing Rock Smash from Swerb and didn't see the Rock Smash play, dude. I wanted to see it. I always want to see these cool plays, and but these guys, you know, maybe they think it's inconsistent or something. It's a load of garbage.
Yeah, true. 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves is on the card as well.
Yeah, it is, but not in a crucial spot, probably. I mean, I guess you never know with all these with Pokemon goals, but yeah, I'm taking out the Articuno, so we get that freed off. We get that marked off, and they both looks like they both. It's a pretty good indicator of where these guys are in relation to each other. Ooh, teleport. That's an interesting one for Alligator. We might be able to see some cool little things they can do with teleport. They can at least use it to get back to Goldenrod after talking to the girl near the Sudowoodo. Oh, we're not gonna see it for Fly Skip though, because Fly is the center goal. Sorry, guys. Look at that, I think that was Swerve's last Crunch PP. Just, perfect. Poison Sting. Great. Yeah. Not much else to say about that.
It looks like we've been corrected once again by chat. Good to know that chat will always be here to tell us exactly what we're doing wrong. Both players through the Falconer fight now, so Swerb headed right for the PC.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Pokemon on him, so well, I don't know. Maybe just kept planning on catching lots more Pokemon. It's faster to heal with a nurse if you're not gonna do lots of depositing. Yeah, I mean, I mean, the Pokemon's 4 non-damaging moves would give them a bingo, but even so, like that's it. That's still. I mean, no, I guess it gives them 2 bingos, but I don't know. I mean, even with Flash, you still have to get a Pokemon with 3 non-TM, non-damaging moves. It's maybe I'm just biased because it's a goal that has historically not worked out well for me. But I think you could have done it. You could have gone up Sprout Tower later and been fine. And there's an Ultra Ball, so don't have to go to Black Thorn and buy one. for the 5 different types of Pokeball that's on the card.
So Crrool's going to catch his Spearow here. It does help towards the 6 different normal types. Swerb didn't even bother. It's the first wild normal type I think we've seen. We did see a Wigglytuff before, but it was on a trainer. But yeah, that's... And it's giving Crrool such a hard time, it just won't stay in the ball. Crrool actually is going to lose his Kingler to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he could probably jump kick this and it would be okay, but doesn't want to take that risk. Okay, looks like he's going for it now. Oh, never mind, it just died. Yeah, don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm saying.
So luckily, there's no need for him to head back to the center. He can always just hit the center at Union Cave if he chooses. If he's worried about being able to run away from things. Oh, never mind. He's got the Feraligatr. What am I talking about? I thought he was running the Kingler for half a second. The frame rate drop keeps it kind of threw me off there for a moment. My apologies, guys.
Well, maybe he's concerned for the health of his buddy Kingler.
Oh, nah, forget that. Dump that
he's just going straight on. Like, he can just stay unconscious for all Crrool cares. Look at this man. First he picks the boy, and then he doesn't care about the health of his Pokemon. Disgusting.
What a vile act. Crrool makes his way past Hiker Russell. Swerb is over on the first of the Pokemaniacs.
Yep, I mean, you can come back here later with the others, but Feraligatr is a little low level on Swerb's side, so I definitely understand him doing this. Alright, maybe this Wigglytuff will be more cooperative than that Spearow. Hey, there we are.
And now we have our first caught normal type.
Yay!
Only took 24.5 minutes. We find a wild Butterfree.
Ooh, okay. Doesn't look like he caught it though, but he has that Caterpie,
I think he killed it.
We also found an Ivysaur though. Jeez, the basement Union's looking pretty good. So now it doesn't even matter that he didn't see the Charmeleon.
So if you're Crrool seeing that, you're a little bit disappointed. Like,
yeah,
that's information you had that that your opponent may not have.
Yeah, so now Crrool still has the Hitmon info over Swerb at the moment.
Yeah, and depending on if Swerb goes back for Flash, Swerb might eventually get that, unless he finds it elsewhere. As Crrool picks up a Ditto for another normal type.
Swerb really wanted that Moltres for whatever reason, but instead he kind of got wrecked by it. Oh, we're seeing fishing strats, man. I've never done fishing strats in my life, and I'm not sure I ever will. Maybe if I've got something really bad at this point. But his Feraligatr is not too bad, so.
He fished up a Shelter. Like, yeah. Come on, is this even randomized?
I know, it's... Yeah. He's been finding these normal types, but he hasn't caught any of them yet. We'll see if he decides to do it this time. It looks like he considered it, but decided not to.
Yeah, he gave up a chance at a free evolution there by not taking that the shelter.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have, because yeah, with that and the catch free, that would have been basically 3 free evolutions already. Just Waterstone that and experience share the catch free up into Metapod and then Butterfree. Yeah, it was cool with the amulet coin and selling the Slowpoke tail as well. Yeah, he's got more money than much. Well, he's got more than enough money anyway. He can buy all the escape ropes and repels that he desires.
Of course, no one checked the rock smash encounter. We're all disappointed in that.
Yeah. This for Alligator, it kind of just, you know, it feels like this would be a ROM where one person got the Feraligatr and like because it's kind of good but not amazing, but someone else might get something different to run. But it didn't really seem like there was anything on those first 2 routes. So, I mean, yeah, we saw the Heracross. I wanted to see Crrool catch that. Man,
Crrool finds a.
Oh, it's Hitmontop. Okay, so
there's a Hitmontop on a mandatory trainer, so that is more. That is the other piece of Crrool's personal information that is now gone.
Well, Hitmontop might be unobtainable for all we know. Could just be in Kanto.
It's always a possibility. I personally don't like to assume something's unobtainable. I have faith in our ROM makers, and there's never anything bad that would happen, right?
Well, no, definitely nothing like Sudowoodo never not showing up anywhere after like half an hour of desperate searching.
Important to point out there was Yanma information on that trainer as well. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was on the card.
Man, just forget everything's on the card here, Garth. Man, don't worry, I'm here to carry you. It's fine.
Look, you only said that when Rashler pointed it out in chat. Don't try and claim credit for this, dude.
I was more busy pointing out the Hitmontop. I was about to, but you were talking, man.
Okay.
Anyway. My feelings aside. Both runners making their way pretty well through Slowpoke well right now. And there's only maybe like a half a fight difference. Well, with Swerb taking a moment to move some items around, it is a full fight, and Crrool does have the entirety of Sprout Tower done.
Mm-hmm. I like how they found a Sunstone and then immediately ran into a trainer with a Sunkern. Like, the Sunstone's right there. You could have just picked it up and evolved your Sunkern into something slightly more threatening.
Crrool's going to take right twin in Bugsy's gym here.
Okay. Woof. Spicy plays here. Will right twin have infos that the left didn't? Pupitar? No. And Heracross, which you passed up earlier, Crrool. How could you possibly pass up Smog Psywave Heracross? Truly, he's seen the error of his ways.
Swerb grabbing his lore ball.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that neither player. I mean, yeah, the 3 level 30s, daytime is the right play. Nobody opted to go for the Pokeball strat.
Yeah, you could have. They could have set it to nighttime and given Kurt the white apricorn for the day to roll over and then get themselves a fastball. But I think the daytime for the 3rd level 30 is more important.
Absolutely.
You're usually going to pick up another Pokeball anyway. I believe Swerb has 4 already. He has and maybe Crrool does too, because we've seen the Pokeballs, the Level Ball, the Ultra Ball, and now the Lure Ball.
Oh, I must have missed the level ball in one of these.
Yeah, I think that was in
freezes.
Union Cave. I think Swerb picked it up. I'm not sure if Crrool did, but anyway, regardless, looks like it'll be a pretty easy goal to get. Just has to either find another ball or buy some great balls, and he'll be all good.
Yeah, just for a quick clarification, Route 45 has a level 30 encounter slot in the grass that is only available during the daytime. If you come back at night, it never hits level 30.
Yeah, I believe it's a similar story in Dark Cave as well. Even though, you know, I'm used to like the newer games when it doesn't matter what time of day it is when you're in a cave, but in these games, it does change things a little bit.
So it gives our runners a better option than going to the 40 or trying to find a roamer.
Yeah, defeat a level 40s on the card as well, so you want to leave that option open if you can't find a roamer and you end up needing that goal. Because catching it is not the same as defeating. And I don't think it's allowed to just catch it and then have it faint or something. Can't defeat your own level 40. It's like Crrool got poisoned, so he's going back to heal.
We did get some flora information out of that fight. So it does give us information for the entirety of column 5 now.
Okay. Yeah, I had pretty decent information on these Pokemon. We just, so there's 3 more Pokemon goals that we don't have info on yet, but at the pace we're going, it's looking pretty nice. Well, you can either look for a roamer, or the next best option would be to defeat the Suicune in Tin Tower. That's level 40. I don't think I'd go for Claire over that unless Rising Badge was also on the card.
Yeah, it becomes an interesting choice. Whereas with Claire, you do have to fight more trainers. The Tin Tower route puts you into a 3-trainer gauntlet, and they are typically kind of bothersome. So it's kind of, which do you value more, less trainers or a safer strategy? Both runners have now picked up the Sunflora information, and we're getting really close to already having enough information to finish.
Man,
I think we might be 1 Pokemon or move away from having it.
let's have a look here. See if I can.
So we have column 5 and BLTR, and then we're super close on a lot of bingos right now.
You got row 4 as well. Is as long as
row 4 is done as well.
So yeah, that's 3 bingos already. Actually, yeah, BLTR as well. We can do that. So that's actually 4 bingos we can do already. So we just need a little bit more information now, and you can already formulate a path. But that is assuming that everything we've seen is obtainable. Is obtainable in Johto.
Yeah,
There's
these
always that.
speculations always assume that everything's available. So bear with us on that.
Yeah.
Look at things in the most minimalistic way.
But you like to be optimistic as a player. Like, yeah, great, I can formulate a path. But you do want to remember to check that dex.
Exactly. It's a balancing act of being optimistic and feeling confident, and not overlooking other goals in the event that something should go horribly, horribly wrong, and we have to ban somebody from making cards.
Yeah.
I believe our card maker today was Norestra, who was
No, that was me. I made a nice.
Oh, you
card
made
today.
the card, or not the card, the ROM. Excuse me.
Oh, I didn't make the ROM. No.
Yeah, I believe that was Norestra, and so Norestra, we're watching you now.
He's looking at some moves. Attack that may lower special defense. I don't think that would be... Well, it's Shadow Ball, okay. It could have been like Acid or something. A Shadow Ball's pretty decent.
Swerb found Detect, it looks like. It's marked on the card now. Oh, I think that
was Swerb.
I was looking at Crrool's side. I think Mad Cargo showed it to him.
Yeah. Nice, okay.
That is an interesting find. That is huge for Swerb,
Well,
honestly.
he can formulate his path now. He has like 6 potential bingos, assuming we can find everything. So, pretty well. Is he in go mode already? Nice.
That is potentially concerning for Crrool to see that goal lit up blue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'll be thinking about, oh, this guy has 6 bingos potentially already. You've got a lot to think about at this stage. That's probably not going to be the first thing that crosses your mind.
Oh yeah. Okay, he did take the moment to stop before running into that trainer. But it's not so much about the oh my gosh, he's got a path for this many bingos. It's more like, what did I miss that had that? Like you almost like you're kind of hoping he's a higher level than you and your main learns it.
It's very difficult to know where Swerb is right now. Anyway, he could be he could be Nihilux. He could be on Route 34. He could be in the bug catching contest. Even you just don't know. So yeah, certainly going to be difficult for Crrool to track this information down.
Yeah, the last bit of information that they got on where the other was when they both defeated the Articuno at about the same time in Faulkner's Gem.
Yeah, I mean, Swerb also marked off Ivysaur, Charmeleon, or War Turtle, and that was in Slowpoke well. So maybe Crrool might be able to guess that Swerb's a little behind him, but it's tricky. What level was the Meganium that Crrool caught?
12, I believe.
12. That's probably not good enough to win. He's going to want to find something a bit higher level than that Meganium. Probably. I mean, he could get lucky and it might just win anyway, but it's not something you'd be confident on winning. Seeking, level 14. That might have done it. Maybe not, doesn't have quite the HP that Meganium has. It looks like he's just gonna get the item and the TM and go with this Meganium and see if it wins. I don't know. I'd be surprised if this won, but it could. I'd be surprised, but I wouldn't be completely shocked.
It's a lure ball. That actually could. I think that gives Crrool 5.
Well, he already has a lure ball there. Yeah, he only got 3rd.
Oh, did he already have a lure ball? I thought it was a level ball. The lure ball's from...
The lure ball's the free one
never
from
mind.
Kurt.
I always forget which ball is free from Kurt. Oh well.
Yeah, the free one's the lure ball, and if you give him the white apricorn, you can get the fast ball.
So the Meganium, sure enough, was not enough to win the contest.
Well, here it is again. Well, level 14. That might do it though.
I wonder if he's gonna. It's a question of does he think that the higher level Meganium can do it? He's gonna give it a shot here.
He's giving it a go, and I think this will be good enough. Probably. There's always an element of luck here though, because as well as looking at the HP, it looks at it's a factor depending on whether your DVs are like even or odd or something, and then like there's the matter of how good your opponents end up being. So, I mean, there will be some things that like level 18 Snorlax or something that that would I don't think that it's possible for that to lose, but yeah, things like this probably gonna win, but you never really know.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you can almost guaranteed catch a Blissey and win it, but if it's a too low a level Blissey, you can still catch an L in the bug catching contest. And he finds a Spearow with Endure.
Ooh, nice. Good stuff. Alright, so that's normal type and a Pokemon with Endure. But he needs to switch this with the Meganium if he wants to keep it. And then he'd give up win bug catching contest.
That's a rough position to be in.
That is tough, goodness me.
So the good news is he has encountered Spearow already. He does know he can find them on 32. And he knows that the Spearow is not a high level here to know Endure, so there's a chance that the Spearow back in 32 could know Endure.
Yeah, either it knows it or it'll learn it shortly.
Honestly, I think you give up on that Spearow that you caught here. Hope to find maybe a higher level one of these Blastoise, or go and just go on and win this bug catching contest.
Yeah, I mean he didn't switch to the Spearow. Level 16 Blastoise, okay, that'll do it. If that doesn't do it, I would be shocked if that didn't win.
Yeah, no, level 16 should definitely get there.
Kenny looks like a Diglett. Not on the card this time. And
Cross chop Diglett, you want to go?
How does it do it, dude? How does it cross chop? Cross chop Thunder
You
Punch,
what,
these
mate?
impossible moves. I'm still getting that TM. He did he? I don't think he checked it last time.
Yeah, he didn't see what it was, but
he's picking up the Lure Ball again too, despite the fact that he should have picked up the one from Kurt anyway. Maybe he didn't.
Yeah, I know Swerb did. I didn't see if Crrool did.
Does he have 5 now? Because what was his 5th one then? Because he has Lure, Level, Ultra, and Poker as far as I know. Assuming he did pick up the level 1 level ball in there. So I'm not sure that he has 5, but we'll see it at some point, I'm sure, just to confirm. Like there's gonna be a time where he has to chuck Pokeballs. He's looking for a Pokemon with 3 non-TM, non-damaging moves, but he hasn't found one. Yay, teleport. There we go.
Teleport on the Feraligatr coming up very nicely here. Saves him a trip down 35.
That's all I wanted to see. That and Rock Smash, I guess.
Yeah, we wanted to see Rock Smash, but we can't have everything.
Ah, well, whatever. We saw Teleport. It's all good.
Both trainers within both runners within a trainer of each other now. Crrool does have the bug catching contest done. Swerb didn't even attempt the bug catching contest yet.
Mm-hmm. Oof, Elekid with Thunder. Nasty.
If he gets the para, that's even worse. Like that's
And they used Safeguard on turn 2. What? Just wow. The Elekid giving Crrool that one.
good guy, Elekid. Ooh, Swerb frozen by Tri-Attack.
Nasty.
I don't know if Swerb saved before the fight started. Does he have a full heal?
I was looking for one, but I don't think he has one. Iceberry cures a burn, not freeze. So that's a reset, it looks like. So, bit unlucky there.
Okay, he did save beforehand, which is good. Like,
Yeah.
common sense would dictate that he saved beforehand.
Yeah, often like you often don't have to take the center in Goldenrod, so yeah, it's pretty common to just save here. Because if you die, you'd go all the way back to Azalea, and that would be really bad.
Now I know at least Crrool ducked into the Pokemon Center.
Yeah,
just a
so
checkpoint.
you get that teleport. Charm. This Relegator has learned some pretty decent non-damaging moves, but unfortunately it's their main, so too bad.
Unfortunately, I couldn't see what the TM was.
Well, I
kind
think
of
it was
froze
Cotton
up.
Quarter or something. It was not very. It wasn't useful. Yeah, Crrool's been checking these TMs any chance he's gotten. I think he's, I don't think he's happy with having to rely on Thunder. I mean, I'm a little surprised neither of them picked up Headbutt because Relegator's attack stat is pretty decent, and Headbutt's a nice reliable move. They'll get Surf soon though, so that's another nice reliable move. And Crrool hits this guy.
He tried to. Yeah, he tried to juke back and juked himself right into him. Maybe he gives out some useful information here.
Swerb, you can bike in the contest. It's okay.
Did he not? Did he maybe not set his bicycle? I would have thought he would. And the last time we were, actually, I think the last time we did commentary, we had the same thing where it was somebody didn't bike in the contest, and it's because they hadn't set their bike to select.
Nah, he did. He just forgot he could bike in there, I guess, for a bit. Or maybe it was
There we go.
Manip. RNG Manip for this level 17 Meganium. There you go. Good job, Swerb.
Alright, there we go. I'm gonna ask him about that. Just be like, so do you like the bug catching contest music? I thought about doing that in my race yesterday. Just letting the music play for a few moments.
Looks like the Sudowoodo is another normal type. That'll bring
Nice little
Crrool
fun.
up to 4 already, so he's well on his way. Oh, he does have 5, okay. I think I saw 5 in there. Another berry juice, what the heck? Where's that goal when you need it?
Yeah, in before the Montadog main switch.
Oh, that's nice. It has.
Wow.
Okay, it's already got 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves. Okay, I'll take that.
There you go.
Feels a bit of a waste of time going up Sprout Tower now, but hey.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can safely say, see, now the Sprout Tower play didn't matter.
There you go. But that is rare that you see a Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves.
Yeah, it's insane. That is such a nice find, and Swerb is going to catch it as well, so Swerb will see that as well.
Yep, we're going to check that right now. And there we go. That's crazy. Just falling into their laps. Yep, he's checking, like, am I seeing this right?
It's one of those things, like, it's so... Like, you have to, like, double-check, like, because you don't believe it when you see it. You're like, that's...
I mean, you're looking for 3, and you think you're lucky when you see that. But 4? Oh, right off the bat like that? Very rare.
And on the Sudowoodo, of all things, something that, like, it's a normal type. They're going to be trying to catch it, like...
Yeah.
Oh, you could have Rock Smash. Yeah, Rock Smash it. Get the defense down. There you go.
So see all the utility you can out of Rock Smash. We can't
Look,
see it
man.
from smashing rocks, we've got to see it in battle.
Exactly. Like, we didn't get Rock Smash strats. Go with Rock Smash. Yeah, also, I don't think we're getting the Montadog main switch with that moveset.
Yeah. Maybe not this time.
Got an Alakazam here. That, shit. Ooh. That was rough.
He would have KO'd with Shadow Ball over Crunch, as being physical,
Yeah.
and Alakazam with lower physical defense. For Alligator with higher physical attack. But he has Surf now. Is he going to teach it over Crunch or Teleport? Probably Teleport at this point, because he's going to get Fly soon, but...
Yeah, I would imagine.
Teleport's cooler.
Yeah, I would imagine he's gonna
Did he
teach
teach
it
over
over-
Crunch? I think he might have taught it over Crunch, unless I lagged.
No, he taught it over Crunch.
Nice, nice. That's cool. Well, I mean, he's gonna get Strength soon anyway, and he'll probably teach that over Teleport. But yeah, he probably should have kept Crunch in that case, if he's gonna teach Strength over that.
We have a Weepin' Bell in Sprout Tower.
Ooh,
Or not Sprout
okay.
Tower, Burn Tower.
Okay.
I almost said Tin Tower too, so I picked all of the wrong towers.
Very, very nice. But it's proving a bit of a handful for him. It looks like he's going to want to... He can't weaken it with this. He can only put it to sleep and raise its catch rate, raise its catch chance by like 3%. I paralyzed it instead. That doesn't actually help with catch chance at all in this game. It's supposed to, but this game is good, so it doesn't. It's like how a Moon Ball in vanilla, it's got a higher catch chance against something that evolves via Burn Heal.
I always forget about the Burn Heal.
The Burn Heal, yeah. This game is well programmed.
So now, if you're Swerb, you've got to know where he found that Weepin' Bell at this point.
Yeah. There's no other place he could have found it, because he's found it because of the Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves. So he knows that has to be in Burn Tower, and probably on the top floor.
Also, rival with a Bayleaf against Water Starter. Is this, in fact, even randomized?
Well, it's not his highest level, so I guess it's a little randomized.
Oh, yeah, Pain Split.
Oh man, and Clef is so scary, you gotta switch out right away. Mega Kick Cleffa. Dang.
I was waiting for Explosion Cleffa, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like the ultimate read on the Cleffa.
You know, in the tool-assisted speedrun of Fire Red, you use a Clefable, and that has Mega Kick. Maybe this is gonna grow up into that Clefable.
Is this Clefable strats confirmed best strats?
It uses Metronome as well, so it has to be best strats.
Oh no, yes.
Oh, he
Swerb
repelled?
repelled.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, he should have noticed that. Like, there is no other place he could have caught it, really. Like, unless you know, unless he thinks that Crrool just didn't check it until very, very late.
Nah, I think this is just an oversight on Swerb's part.
Yeah, probably.
Which is unfortunate, because it's free and they have no other information on it.
Yep. Because that would give them row 3 at the moment, and then more options.
There's so much of this card that is open to them right now, as Swerb's going to have to reset on Rival 3 here.
Yeah, the only goals. Yeah, we have two. We have Venonat or Paris and Dunsparce, Wobbuffet or Giraffering. Those are. We don't have any information on those goals. But other than that, we've got everything. I mean, Swerb has Protect, or Endure, and Crrool doesn't. But other than that, I mean, this is just we've got info on so much stuff. More Hitmontop information.
Oh, I just realized that Swerb hadn't saved in a while, had he? Did he either not save or he didn't finish the Kimono Girls before he went in to fight Rival?
Oh,
he's redoing he's finishing Kimono Girls now. Yeah, he forgot to save. Oof.
Oh, nasty. Yeah, I did see that he didn't save, but okay. He hasn't beaten them all yet. He's gotta go back and beat all the Kimono Girls.
Such a huge time loss for Swerb there.
I mean, I can see not saving if you buy revives in Ekrutik, but I mean, even then, saving is really fast in with the instant text and all that. So doesn't. Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
I'm always watching for your thing to light up, and I missed it that time. So the interesting thing will be is if he doesn't repel in Burn Tower this time.
Oh yeah, if he can, it'd be a good idea to not do that.
See if he puts 2 and 2 together here and gets the back through the build cutscene once more. Thankfully, not so bad in this ROM with instant text and a hold to mash, but it's still a few seconds that he has to spend waiting for Bill to stop talking.
He's now getting all this information that we've seen before. Hitmontop, Butterfree. We still don't have Dunsparce, Wobbuffet, Giraffrig info, or Venonat Paris info yet. Why does Swerb keep Double Team? I have no idea. He has Pokemon's 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves, so he doesn't need it. I don't think he's ever used it.
Crrool has now put a lot of distance between him and Swerb now. He's now on Morty. Morty leading an Elekid. Not very threatening unless it shows something. Yeah, never mind, it's dead. I lied.
Well, we saw it had Thunder earlier, but he was able to just take it out. Looks like Swerb is not repelling this time, so see if he can run into that Weeping Bell. Ah, Lantern.
Oh, he doesn't run into the Weeping Bell.
No.
That's unfortunate. Now, hopefully he's drawn the conclusion on where Crrool has found it, and can always come back later for it.
Yeah. But honestly, him having Protect, Detect, or Endure is a little more valuable than Crrool having Weeping Bell or Gloom at this point, just because they haven't seen Dunsparce Wobbuffet or Draft Rig yet.
No, absolutely, you're right about that.
So it's a bit of a loss for Swerb, but I think he still has the goal advantage at the moment.
Swerb stacking up double teams on the Bayleaf, and it has Vital Throw, so that doesn't help you.
Yeah, it's still gonna hit him. But what was it he died to anyway? So I mean, it might be something later on that he just wants to stack to set up for. Clever still hitting Mega Kick even through all that.
Yeah, that is about a point. Crrool does know about Spearow getting Endure.
Yep, fair enough. For Alligator finally learning attack, and it's Dynamic Punch.
You mean you don't want 100% confusion chance?
Well, I mean, I mean that sounds great and all. The question is it better than Rock Smash?
It's better than Rock Smash, I think, in the same way that Zap Cannon's better than Thunderbolt.
All right, we couldn't hear these cries, so we got to rely on chat to see if they can figure out what these roamers are.
All right, chat, we're counting on you. If we ever needed you to backseat commentate, it's now.
Here we go. It's my favorite bit. And where are all these Pokemon? Don't lag on me now. Okay, Butterfree is... Ooh, that's a nice place. What was that? 40, I forget what number it is. 40? Is that what it is? Yeah, 40. Execute. Man, what number is that, dude? 43?
43 south of Lake of Rage.
Hitmonchan, 36.
Hitmonchan everywhere. So everything that he looked up is in a good spot. Like, there's nothing that's walled off from him.
Yep, Butterfree's right here, easy peasy.
Alright, so
Oh, was it in Cherry Grove Water too? I missed that. My bad.
So chat's coming in with Hoot Hoot, Skarmory, and Corsola.
Alright.
With Skarmory being the Suicune, apparently.
Okay. Nothing too exciting then, but yeah. Well, looks like several people said the same thing, so we can probably trust chat on that one. Good job, guys.
Give yourselves a round of applause. This might be difficult, trying to push my push to talk button and clap at the same time. Wait, I think I got it.
Yay!
There we go. It was super awkward, but we did it.
Quilava. Wrong middle starter evo for this card. So yeah, if Crrool only checked those those three. Does that mean he's identified his path already? Let's see.
I think so.
Because he didn't check the Yanma, did he?
No.
And he didn't check the Sunflora either. He checked the Hitmonchan, the Charmeleon, and the Butterfree, which he's caught. So... so we can do Column 2, Column 3, Row 2, Row 3...
Row 5.
Row 5. Yep, I guess that's it then. I guess that's what he's. I guess that's what he's going for.
So let's see. See if he has any problems with Chuck here. Chuck sometimes being, you know, a bit of a troll. If he's got good Pokemon, he's a high enough level to cause some problems.
Oh, he checked execute. I must have lagged when he did that. Then didn't even realize it. When did they even? I didn't even realize it'd seen execute. Dang.
Yeah, I think I remember them seeing the execute, but I don't think he checked the Sunflora. He might go after the execute for the evolution as well.
They've seen Sunkern too, so they could equally look for that. Okay, so yeah, if he did Sunflora Executor, that would give him the diagonal too, and he could skip. What would you want to skip?
You could skip row 3. Wait, did you factor column 2 and row 3?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. So I guess we're not skipping 40.
No, if he wanted to skip that, then he could like fight. If he could catch the Yanma, that would be helpful too.
Exactly. Like that would.
There's just a bunch of options open to him at the moment.
Yeah, this is where routing gets a little bit difficult when you have so many options available to you. You're trying to figure out what the most efficient way to go is sometimes harder than playing the game itself.
Yeah, this is where I struggle a fair bit. I think what I like to do is just like identify some goals that I would really not like to do if I could avoid it. But like for this one, there's a lot of decent goals, you know. But maybe he can avoid doing. I don't know. What would be the most time-consuming thing on here?
I think if we're talking time-consuming,
well, I mean, he doesn't. Maybe Lugia's room. Maybe you could skip that, perhaps.
Time-consuming wise, I'd say the Pokemaniacs, but the Pokemaniacs is in that corner.
In the corner, it's quite nice, yeah. So he's looking up to Yanma now. Okay, Yanma's in Dark Cave. That's not a great spot. That's something that so now that's something that I'd want to try and avoid if I could. Because Dark Cave has 20 slots. I believe. I think it's 20, right?
Yeah, it's 20 slots in Dark Cave.
Yeah.
As brutal Yanma location.
Yeah, but that's fine. If anything, that, you know, just makes his routing a bit easier, so he can just play like, right, well, I don't want to do Yanma anymore. Okay, so he's looking at the Sunflora now. Sunflora in Whirl Islands. Sunkern. Oh, Sunkern in Violet Water, okay.
That's about as easy as it gets.
That's really good, yeah. Execute in route what's it?
Yeah, it's up on 43.
43. That was where the Charmeleon was too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that would actually be a pretty good place to go for it. Since you do have a need for both of those Pokemon, and if they're both in the same spot, it does save you a fair bit of time if you can find them quickly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess Dark Cave is better than Union Cave and Mount Mortar and Whirl Islands and Ice Path. Okay, fine. It's better than all those, but it's, you know, it's still not great.
Better does not make it good.
Yeah. Like, it's worse than Ruins of Alph, and I don't think Ruins of Alph is that great. Well, I don't know. I guess the grass of Ruins of Alph you have to take a pretty big detour for. I think these are all apricorns, so yeah, this isn't going to help Crrool. I think he's looking for another berry, but yeah, if you want the burnt berry is on Route 44, which is east of Mahogany, and I think he has 6 right now. He should have 6. We've picked up all the ones he can so far, I think.
He's gonna get this Pokemaniac out of the way here.
Okay.
Now, I think Swerb went into the underground. I don't know if Crrool did.
I didn't think either of them went into the underground. Did they?
I think Swerb ducked down there for something.
Did he?
Yeah, one of them ducked down in there for something.
Huh.
Crrool stumbling into a war turtle.
Oh wow. All right. Well, that's a gift for him.
There we go. I was right at least. Swerb went down into the underground. Crrool did not.
Okay.
Swerv's just about done with Chuck's gym here, trying to close the gap here. Look forward to seeing what the shiny is here.
I mean, this is kind of nice for Crrool, but I think that row 5 might be one of the slower ones, just because he has to evolve those 4 Pokemon. So not like the Wartortle is huge for him, because he has 5 fingers without it. He could do row 2, row 3, column 2, column 3, and BLTR, and I think that might be his fastest way to finish. Well, yeah, because he has like he's almost got the 6 normal types already.
Yeah, he does have a fair bit of progress on that.
But maybe, well, I don't know. Would it be faster than 6 badges? I don't think so.
I think it would be actually. He's already at 5, so.
No, I mean the Evolve 4 rather being whether that's
Evolve
faster
4
than
faster than 6 badges.
Like, what candidates does he have for it right now? And because Swerb was the one who caught the Caterpie.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Crrool really has much for that goal at the moment.
The best example I would think is the Execute that he's going to catch.
Yeah, but he'd still need 3 more.
Honestly, I think 6 badges is still going to be faster. It's
I think 6 badges.
versus...
I think 6 badges would be faster than Evolve 4 for him. So I think he could not do row 5, and that would probably be his best bet.
Yeah, and then he ran from that Metapod back there.
Okay, well, he might just be planning to. Well, if he's planning on skipping this, I'm not entirely sure why he caught the Wartortle, but I guess if it's there, you're not going to turn it down.
This Pidgeotto is just minimum catch rate, please.
Yeah, I think we need to tell him afterwards that paralysis doesn't actually help you at all with catching things in this gen. He'd be better off putting it to sleep if he wants a little bit of improvement, or better yet, just damaging it a bit.
I wrote in my notes, para equals no help, and that can be taken multiple different ways.
Dang, poor Paradox.
Shots fired. Shoutouts to Paradoxical Remedy in chat.
So I believe that's Crrool's 5th normal type.
Yeah, that should be his 5th normal type. We'll know for sure when he eventually checks the dex for it.
Hydro Pump Suicune. Man. That would have been scary. A, if it had come up earlier, and B, if they weren't running a water type.
Call 5 is not going to work out, though, unless he's going to go into Dark Cave.
Yeah, but he could look into a Pilot Line somewhere. They haven't seen that yet.
So Swerb has been paralyzed twice in this battle. First by Dragon Breath, and then by the Zap Cannon hit.
He's okay though. He's beaten that Electrode and phew. He's alright. Oh wait, I guess Crrool doesn't have Protect, Detect, or Endure, so he might instead just want to not do column 2 or row 5.
But he does know where to find it, that's the thing. He has a solid lead on it. It's, he's up, you can't...
He hasn't searched it yet though. You can go this way, it's just a bit slower. He yeah.
I'm more meant like, don't go that way. The shiny is a Shuckle!
Wow.
My dreams have come true!
Wow, okay. This is welcome to commentary, Miz.
Greatest ROM ever! Thank you, Narestra!
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm not done with this yet. There we go. Now I'm done. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic.
That's pretty great.
This is the greatest ROM of all time. Where were we? I forget. I'm laughing so hard.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, it's funny.
This man is almost crying. Goodness me! Somebody get him a tissue.
Oh, that's funny.
Right, so
hey man, I couldn't win my races, but I got a shiny Shuckle. Okay.
Yeah, this the ROMs, like the crystals, like repaying you for all the work you've done. It's just like, you know, we're gonna give you a parting gift here, you know. We'll say goodbye from the participation in the tournament, but here you go, buddy. But yeah, that's Crrool's 6th normal type with that Fearow. So yeah, he might just be not doing column 2 or row 5 because he hasn't looked for that Spearow, and like if he wants to look for that Spearow, you know, you wouldn't have needed to catch this Fearow because Spearow is a normal type, so that would have obviously counted towards the 6 normal types. He finds the Execute though, so that's nice.
So the good part about Shuckle being the shiny here is that he's not likely to kill it with anything like for like 4 whole turns, so it does make catching it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So Swerb has picked up his shiny. Progression-wise, he has caught up. He is several goals behind. Crrool's just laid the groundwork rather nicely so far.
Alright, so let me write down what I think Crrool's path is, and then I'll try and look and see what Swerve's path might be, because he has the Pokemon with Protect, Detect, or Endure, so he'll be able to do a slightly different path to Crrool if he so desires. Because I think, you know, without Protect, Detect, or Endure, I think Crrool would have to look for the Yanma in Dark Cave. But you know, it might not be too bad. Guess we'll see. What's he looking for here? He already has both. No, he doesn't have protect, or endure yet. I guess he's still looking for that.
Hey man, the Shuckle has stab, rock slide. I sense a main switch.
Look, I mean, I know you like Shuckle and everything, but I think it's messing with your senses here.
Yeah, nah, just kidding.
All right, so he's making room for the burnt berry.
Yeah, dump those apricorns you picked up earlier, man.
Yeah, you don't need that. So he's got them all now. So it looks like he's going through to get his level 30 on Route 45. And maybe he'll go into Dark Cave from that side as well to look for the Yanma.
Now, all joking aside, did he pull the Shuckle out of the box? I don't know if I saw him do that.
Oh, I don't know. Swerb's storing the Shuckle, so he won't be able to do the repel strat to get the level 30 unless he withdraws it. Not entirely sure if Crrool still has it in his if Crrool has it in his party or not. Oh, he's checking the game corner Pokemon. Alright. Dugong, Poliwrath, Nidoqueen. Nothing helpful there. Alright, the dex check from... Well, he's checking how many normal types he has. He only has Grand Ball, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I was saying before. Like, Crrool has laid the groundwork rather nicely towards this end game.
Yeah. The Hitmon top is in Ice Path, so not great. He hasn't seen the Hitmonchan, so...
No, the Hitmonchan was on the Elder.
Yeah, so Crrool has a pretty... Because there's no real incentive for Swerb to go up there now. Oh, we've seen a Girafarig. Hey, I didn't even realize. So that's... Well, okay, I say there's no incentive to go into Throughout Tower, but Girafarig is in there, so... we might see that. I guess it must have been underground then, because I don't think Crrool saw it.
He's going to see the Yanma locations.
Yep.
And he sees the heartbreak that is Sunflora's location.
Mm-hmm. He didn't look at Sunkern, though.
Swerb taking the long way to the experience share here.
I think this... maybe it's faster if you have a repel up, but he doesn't, so... Yeah. I'm not entirely sure, I haven't timed it, but it seems like it might be faster actually to go from there if you have a repel up and you're able to go through that grass.
Maybe. But he has to pick up TM50 anyway.
So wait, what happened with Crrool there? He just kind of went to Blackthorn and then came back to Goldenrod. Well, he's getting to Leaf Zone now. He's able to get that Executor. Swerb coming down here for that King's Rock. Wait. Crrool buying X items. Well, I guess he's gonna. Well, I hope he's not doing Rising Badge. I hope instead I would hope that instead he'd go to Tin Tower. Looks like he's not doing that yet, though. He's gonna go and get that King's Rock too, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, grabbing the X items almost tells me he's going for Rising Badge, but
oh, man, I mean, it's kind of what it looks like, but
unless he's just concerned about the Elders, or maybe he's concerned about Chuck or Price for some reason. and in his quest for 6 badges. I mean, he could go fight Claire and get the 40 and 6 badges at the same time.
Like, yeah, I guess he could do that. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that, but that's. I mean, Claire is dangerous though. The whole gym is dangerous, and I think I'd probably feel a little better about fighting Price and going to Suicune.
Crrool's heading into the basement to get more Pokemaniacs done. Swerb has his Caterpie evolved into a Metapod now.
Yep, that's the first evolution.
He does need to beat Price to get to Lugia's room, but he might be routing away from that if he's going to avoid the Yanma.
Yeah, but without Protect, Detect, or Endure, I think he has to go into Lugia's room. Because I don't think he saw the giraffe. I don't think he's seen the giraffe rig yet because I don't think he dexed for it and Swerb did. But if he finds the giraffe rig info, then yeah, that would give him column 1 and TLBR. So that'd be nice. Then he could. Then he might be able to avoid defeat level 40 altogether. No wait, well, I mean, he still has to do Yanma if he did that. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, this Yanma seems to be a pretty big choke point right now. I mean, if he wants to fight through the 20 encounter slots in Dark Cave, then he could do that, but it's kind of a hang-up here. I think he could be looking for the Spearow here. I don't remember what else he saw that's out here on 32. I know there was something else.
Spearow right there, so if this has Protect, or Endure, that'd be nice. Yep, looks like he does remember that. I'm not confused why he caught the Spearow in that case, but whatever. Oh, he's already caught the Spearow, that's why. Oh yeah, of course, because that was already in his dex. Duh. Yeah, he was in his dex, but he won the bug catching contest with a different Pokemon. My mistake.
And the Spearow picking up right where it left off and trolling him.
Well, it has Endure at least. We've seen that now. Okay, so he is doing this.
That is probably one of the most frustrating things. Is like you're sitting here. You saw it earlier, it fought with you, you ended up killing it because you tried to weaken it, and now you found another one, and it's fighting with you again. Like, that is maddening. Just get in the ball, friend.
Okay, so yeah, so he doesn't need to catch Pokemon in Lugia's room at all then.
Swerb has finished his Pokemaniacs as well.
Alright.
Looks like Crrool's gonna wrap his up.
Hitmonlee and Mount Mortar, okay. Yeah, see, he hasn't seen the Hitmonchan, which is in a much nicer spot than those two. But at least he has Giraffe Rig info, which I assume was down in the underground, so Crrool might get it soon. If he didn't already get it off this guy, because I wasn't looking at his screen at the time. Maybe it wasn't down here. Where did he get the Giraffe Rig info then? Man. guess it could have been on the first guy in Sprout Tower.
10 Pokemaniacs does give Crrool our first bingo. So let's see if we can figure out our their path to win here. What is Crrool's fastest way to win?
Okay, so he can do. There's 6 lines that Crrool can do, and so he could either skip 3 level 30 plus Pokemon, or evolve 4 different Pokemon, or 6 badges. Yeah. So he could skip either one of those 3, and he'd be able to win. So the fastest one of those to skip is probably, well, it depends if he's doing Claire in conjunction with level 40. I guess he's not skipping 6 badges, so you might want to skip Evolve 4.
A Swerb just found a Gloom.
Okay, nice.
That does open column 1 up to Swerb since he does have the Girafarig information. Now, as we stated before, Crrool obviously had put in a lot more work towards the 6 different normal types. Swerb was lagging behind on that.
Let's see, as for Swerv's path, so he has the Girafarig information that he can use over Crrool. Let's see, so what could he do? Try and work this out.
Looks like Crrool is gonna he's either gonna head for his third 30 now, or he's heading for Claire's gym. I think he's going for the 30. It looks like he's getting the shiny out right now.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like Swerb could do column 1, column 2, row 2, row 5, and both diagonals. So he cut one of those out. Which one would you want to cut out then? Let's see. He doesn't have to defeat at level 40 then. So he could just not do that and then do. So he could do column 1, column 3, row 2, row 5. And oh no, never mind. He doesn't need to do that anyway, does he? Wait. Man, I'm I can't. I'll figure it out. Okay, column 1, column 3, row 2, row 5. Both diagonals. So he can still skip for another goal.
Crrool, I don't think you're going to be able to weaken that Mad Cargo with that shuffle there, Chief.
Just teach it Surf. Take its worth.
Teach it Surf, it'll do like 20%.
You think?
I might be overestimating that. By about 15%.
Man.
20%. Margin of error, 15%.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. Yeah, I don't think...
Oh, he's doing Rising Badge.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to him. This does give. Will give him 2 goals, but
if he gets this done, if he wins, if he does clear Rising Badge, that will give him the win. He will be done.
Is that all he needs? Cool.
Yeah, he's got. Because I think it would. Yeah, he's got 2 bingos already.
Yeah, he'd be done. Yeah, because he has.
And that would finish 3.
Column 2, column 3, row 2, row 3. And BLTR, so that would be it. Yeah, he just has to go through Rising Badge then. I mean, I still don't think it's worth it. I still think that beating Price and doing the Sages might be better. But if there are some nice Pokemon in Claire's gym, it'll work out for him. I just think Claire's gym is scary.
They tried to do exclamation mark Cinco, and got I got the exclamation mark C. By the way, I'm not even on.
Mizzlesticks is also commentating, guys.
I'm not in the commentator command. Feels bad, man. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Garfield the Lightning.
Yeah, sure.
It's Garf and Garf. I'm laughing so hard at this right now. I don't know what's funnier, the fact that I'm missing from the commentary command, or that exclamation mark Cinco got them exclamation mark C. Also, make sure you guys follow the runners here. Swerb and Crrool putting on a great show for us today.
See, this is the kind of reason why I think Claire's gym is just maybe not the best decision for if you want to get even if you have 6 badges and level 40 on the card, because you run into things like this, like, you know, high level Pokemon with a strong super effective move against you. Is he gonna win with Shuckle though? Oh boy, this will make Mizzle's day if we see it.
I don't think you'll get me to shut up if he wins this match with the Shuckle.
Oh. Okay, he's got 8 PP left. Can he beat the Victory Bell with 8 Lockside PP? It looks like he might be able to. Ooh, the 2 HP survival! No, don't use revive. Use a
no!
Oh
well. Alright. So he's gonna get the experience on the Feraligatr though. That's gonna be a lot more important. A lot more important than my ego is the fact that he got the experience onto the Feraligatr. Does get the level up, so that does help.
Alright, so Swerb has Hitmonchan and info now, but I don't really think he... well, okay, so if he had that, then he could... But I don't think he needs it, because he can avoid doing level 40 Pokemon with what he has. I mean, I know it's right here, but... I mean, unless he wants to find the Yanma or defeat level 40, then... I don't think this is helpful for him. I think his better path would be to do column 1, column 3, row 2, row 5, and BLTR. I think that would be better for Swerb.
Yeah, either diagonal would work out for him.
Yeah, he could also do the other one, catch Pokemon in Lugia's room if he wanted. That might even be better than one of the Pokemon goals, because, you know, his 6th badge would be... He's already got his 6th badge anyway, so it's not like it's going to take him that long to get into Lugia's room either. So yeah, he might want to do that instead of, say, Sunflora Exeggutor. Well, I say that. I mean, that's like the only one he could do besides the level 30. What's he looking for here? Was there anything else in Cherry Grove Water?
I don't remember there being anything else in Cherry Grove Water. I might have missed it.
Does Crrool not realize that Shadow Ball's physical?
Oh, I think he had an issue with catching the Hitmonchan.
Oh, is that right? Like I say though, I don't think he needs this. Oh, he's going to chuck the level ball because he has enough for 5 without it. And the level ball acts as a master ball in this ROM, because everything's got a catch rate of 255, and level ball ignores the HP when it does its check.
Well, Crrool has made his way through Claire's gym. He only has 2 trainers left before he's done the race. I'm trying to think of how can Swerb close this gap? I mean, aside from a horrendous wall on Claire.
Yeah, I think he has to hope for a horrendous wall on Claire. That's right, he's only got 2 normal types too. That's certainly doesn't help his cause.
No, yeah, Crrool had much better normal type management going through the ROM.
Yeah, I mean, he could, like, maybe not do that, but then he'd have to defeat a level 40 Pokemon, I think. So that would take a fair bit of time. Or look for the Yanma. Or both. Just thinking about what to do, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's pretty well stumped for what his next play is, it looks like.
It's tough when you have so much info like this. Okay, he's going to get level 40 this way.
Yeah, with him having already beaten Price, this is obviously the smarter play.
Yeah.
Whereas Crrool knew he wouldn't have to go to Lugia's room. He was able to kind of piece together 3 extra bingos just by surviving this gym.
Yeah, so if Swerb does this, that would give him 3 bingos. So he'd just have to... I think Evolve 4 is pretty easy for him. And then... and then what? What would he... And then he could get his third... And then he'd get his 3rd level 30. And I think that would probably be his best path. But he has to hope that Crrool just gets completely wrecked by Claire in order to have any chance at all.
Unfortunately for Swerb, this Rhyhorn giving Crrool plenty of time to set up.
Okay. Yeah. Look, that'll probably go down to a Surf. After all that setup.
And the 40 is a jinx.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Kizaron. Oh yeah, that's Dunzo.
Okay, wow, Claire was... okay, Claire turned out to be pretty easy this time, so... Good stuff. Alright, so that'll be...
all he has to do is hit the done button and we are done.
Yep. And that is 5 bingos for him. There we go.
And there we go. Congratulations to Crrool on winning the first of 3 races today. Swerb putting up a very solid fight, though. It was a really good matchup. We'll see if we can see if we can get these goons in here for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Hey, Crrool, congratulations.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
So we'll get Swerb in here as soon as he gets back to us. But we can go ahead and start talking to you about this race. First of all, nicely played.
Thank you.
Let's see here. I had a few notes I wanted to ask you about, but Garth, if you want to start out.
Yeah, I'm just, I guess, the first question I want to ask, well, it looks like we've got Swerb joining us too. The first thing I want to ask both runners is, you guys had a lot of information this time around. Did you find it, how difficult did you find it to plan out your route with so much info?
It was surprisingly easy with how much info we had. I mean, there were so, like, as the seed progressed, I just kept running into pokes that I was like, that's on the card. And it made it a lot easier to really start routing out things, because I kind of had, for the most of it, I kind of had an idea what general direction I wanted to go because of that. Especially when I saw where Execute was, where Hitmonchan was, I was like, yeah, this is relatively obvious as to where I need to go with this. Especially when I saw where execute
looks like it sounds like we might have an echo on. I think we're using Swerb's audio, so if you could mute your audio, Swerb, that would be. I think that would that would help. Not it sounds like we might with the nasty echo that's going on in the stream right now. So if you could mute your audio, Swerb,
I would say just to play it safe, both runners just mute your audio.
With the nasty echo that's going on in
Okay, there you go.
Anyway, I do want to bring up so Crrool, you had some issues catching Pokemon during the ROM. First thing I want to comment on is the Spearow.
Yeah, that was something.
So you find the Spearow on your first way down 32, and it gives you a hard time. You finally decide, you know what, I'll try to weaken it. Boom, dead. Come back later, and it gives you more problems. Take me through that mindset.
It took so many balls to get that in. Luckily, by that point, I knew it had Endure, so I was like, I'll get it sooner or later. But it was just such a pain. 1 in 3, yeah, right.
The other thing is, you kept paralyzing stuff. You do. I'm trying to word this without being a jerk. I don't know if you realize that paralysis doesn't actually improve catch rate in Gen 2.
I did not know.
Yeah, it's one of those dumb things that they just programmed it a bit wrong. So it's supposed to like increase it by, I think
it's supposed to increase it by 1.5, which is what I thought it did.
Well, it's not even supposed to increase it by that much. I think it's like just to add like a flat 5 out of 256 to your chance. So it's, even if it did work, it wouldn't help that much. Like sleep, I think adds about 3 or 4% to your catch chance. So that would have done a little more. But your best bet is just weakening things if you can.
Yeah, I just didn't really have things to weaken stuff with. At least not that I felt fast, or I just really couldn't get much into that. I didn't realize that paralysis didn't actually do much. So. Yeah,
and I think the other thing was I think the chat was like pointing out that you were using an X specials and then Shadow Ball, but Shadow Ball is physical in this generation, being a ghost type move.
Really?
Yeah, okay. Ghost type moves are all physical in this gen. Dark type moves are special. So.
Right.
Yeah, the best way to remember it is anything that ever becomes an evolution plus dragon.
Okay. Well, that's a nice rule of thumb, actually. Again, the more you know.
Yeah,
this is the kind of stuff that you don't catch when you just run any glitchless,
Yeah, you just like pick up new things all the time with these randomizers. Always, always learning. But yeah, he just got so much free info this time. Like that Gramble that just had 4 non-damaging moves. Like, couldn't quite believe that when I first saw it. Goodness gracious.
No, I mean, I had Flash because I figured I'll probably find something with 3 if I get lucky, and then it's like, okay, well, didn't need that one.
So, Swerb, I want to get you involved here. Let me ask you. First of all, nicely played. You kept it close right up to the end
that goal. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about. First of all, we have to give you a little bit of grief. Are you a fan of the National Park bug catching contest music?
Yo, thanks.
Looks like we can't. We can't. You think he's dead, dude? I think you killed him, Crrool.
Oh man,
sorry, dude.
Sorry.
No.
What, because I didn't use the bike for the first?
Oh,
sorry, I forgot I should talk on.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the party.
Yo,
hey, okay then.
I'm here. Yeah, I didn't use the bike for like 10 seconds. I forgot. Talk on.
We're like,
yo,
because
I'm here.
Fair, I thought maybe you forgot to. I didn't notice.
Yeah, I didn't use the bike for like 10 seconds. I forgot.
So I was like, maybe you forgot to bind it because that happened the last time I did commentary. And no, just forgot to bike. So we wanted to ask you, Burn Tower. So you had to reset to rival. You ended up back a few of the fights.
That was unfortunate.
But it did give you another chance to go through Burn Tower without a repel.
Yeah,
After Crrool had found a Weeping Bell in there. Did you
unfortunate? Yeah, I figured that's where it was, and that's kind of what distracted me, and I like went into that fight before. Like it was like right after I saw the card, I saw you marked it. I was like, okay, that has to be in here. And I was like, unfortunately, I used repel, and it distracted me just enough, so I went into that fight without saving. It was like right after I saw the card, I saw you marked it. I was like, okay, that has to be in here. And I just forgot that I hadn't saved. Like, unfortunately, I used repel, and I just like. It distracted me just enough, so I went into that fight without saving or
plays here.
For
just
like,
wow, I mean, this man is on another planet, honestly.
It's strats, dude. It's the strats.
The perfect time.
Oh, also, Swerb, when you're going up to the Lake of Rage, like you don't have to go through that guardhouse. You can go like around and not hit trainers, and it's a little bit faster to do that. Just so that you're aware.
Well, I was. Wait, you mean the Lake of Rage?
Yeah, when you're going up through there, you don't have to go through the guardhouse. So that it's just you can go like around the side. Through the grass, and
oh, that faster? Wait, you mean the Lake of Rage?
Because you don't have to get stopped by the
by the rocket goons. Oh yeah, that's fair.
It'd be a bit faster if they weren't there, but those pesky rockets, always messing things up.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that. The rocket goons.
Yeah, no worries. It's not like it costs you too much or anything. Just a little note, I guess.
And some money as they run your pockets.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
That's about it.
I mean, the trainers I was fighting intentionally because they're Pokemaniacs.
Yeah. So like you had, I think you might have had like even more info than Crrool did. Like, so did you? What were you aiming for in the end? What did your path look like?
Well, I did have some info, but like nothing of it like was very useful other than I happened to run into. Because like I had everything on the right side, info, but like I had like nothing of it like two of the Hitmons, but like one was like mortar, and then the other one was like ice cave, and I was like, I had everything on the right side. I had like Yanma was like in because I was like early on I had like all of the stuff for the right side like info for it, so I was like, okay, maybe I can get column 5. I was like, well, those both kind of suck, but like all of that kind of stuff sucked. And then like I don't remember because I was like Flora was, but like some Flora was in a bad spot, so I don't know. Crrool got an executor, like I guess he got an execute, and
he called the execute on Route 43.
I don't remember what Sunflora was, but like Sunflora was in a bad spot, so. I don't know. Yeah, I never got info on like I guess he got either of those. So.
But you had, I think you had Sunkern information though from that was a mandatory trainer, and that was in Violet Water, so you could have
never got info. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it was just a bit of an oversight there, I guess. Fair enough. But I guess you had like enough information to finish without that, though. There was a lot of things that were possible. I guess.
Yeah. I should have caught more normal types along the way too, because like by the time I had fly, I only had the one normal type, and I was like, oh crap! I thought I'd picked up a few more along the way, and so it was like a lot of the goals I had to like aim for were gonna be long goals, and so I was like kind of like, oh, I'm in a bad spot because Crrool is like knocking him out really fast, and I kind of assumed he was gonna go for the Blackthorn play to get the defeat level 40 and the 6th badge.
Yeah, that's like something that I'd be a bit scared to do. Like I was thinking like maybe like I guess it sort of just depends on if you run into something really tough there. I mean, in the end, Claire was pretty easy. There was that Victory Bell with Thunderbolt, but other than that, it was all right.
I mean, it was a scary play to do. I won't deny that, but I figure now is as good a time as any to take that risk. Go for it, because it will basically knock out everything else I have left at that point.
Oh, so you thought that you so did you feel like forced into doing that so that he didn't catch up? Is that why you did that? Like as opposed to say by surprise and doing the Suicune in Tower?
I mean, I figured it would be faster if I wouldn't get walled at least to just go with the Blackthorn route. I knew it was at least a little bit risky, but I wasn't exactly sure how much he knew and what where he was going.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I started, and I noticed that that Swerb was knocking out goals left and right as well. So I figured, you know what, let's just secure the win here by going with this play, and also just have some fun, because I like to have some fun every once in a while with these kind of seeds. I mean, sometimes you just got to take a fun little risk
nobody
like
did
that.
the rock smash play though. That's like, that would have been fun. None of you attempted by that and doing the rock smash in Dark Cave for level 15.
Nah.
Man.
I never even considered that now.
Speaking of fun, guys, I do want to ask you, Crrool. We were all we were cheering for you to beat the victory bell with the shuckle. and we were like, while it was the smarter play to go ahead and revive the Feraligatr, I for one was a little disappointed.
Yeah, I can see that. I considered it. I'll say that much, but I figure, I don't know what these last two trainers are going to hold. I'm just going to play it smart, especially because I was pretty much out of revives at that point, which, I wasn't hoping to run through my heal items that quickly as I was progressing through the gym.
I don't know, Mizzle. Do you think we should still DQ him anyway, or do you think that's all right? Or do you think that are you satisfied by that explanation?
I think I'm satisfied by that explanation. I mean,
all right.
As loathed as I am to acknowledge Shuckle's weaknesses, it was smart.
You got off lucky this time, Crrool. But don't anger the Mizzle again.
Yeah, you disrespect the Shuckle, you face my wrath. That's the problem.
I can see it. It's all good.
Oh my gosh, that was fit. I marked out super hard when we saw the shiny was the Shuckle. Like, it was fantastic. I had a good time with that. Best ROM ever, if you ask me. But I digress.
Hey, at least it had its 5 seconds or 15 seconds of fame, right? Or however you call it.
Yeah, it did get to be part of catching that level 30. We were actually wondering about if you were going to go for that, because you didn't take when you started heading for Blackthorn, you didn't take the Shuckle out of the box. So we were wondering if you were going for that.
Yeah, I was planning on it, but then I realized, well, I also still need to evolve. That's also why I went to the center and then basically walked out without actually having done anything, because I realized, okay, this is not the smart order to do things.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think that's about all the questions and comments I have. Garth, do you have anything else?
I think I've said all that I think that's all my questions. Any closing comments from our racers?
No, thank you guys for running or for commentating the run, and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, thank you guys for commentating, and good luck, Crrool.
Thank you.
All right. So just to give a quick recap of the bracket now. So unfortunately, that is going to eliminate Swerb from the competition. Crrool will move on to losers round 4, where he'll play the winner of Easton 8 and Phantom Matt. So that should be a pretty good matchup. We will find that out on the 7th, 4 days from now, when Easton and Phantom Matt have their race. Aside from that, make sure you guys follow the runners. Swerb and Crrool both put on an amazing performance today. Make sure you follow Garfield the Lightning, who has once again graced me with his presence on commentary. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad you were here to commentate with me, Mizzle. Always more fun to commentate with someone else, and yeah, I think we work well together. So looking forward to our next stint. And thanks to our restreamer as well, Maximum Barnage, so that you could all see this. Otherwise, you'd have had to look at the multi-twitch and not have any commentary. So, and stay tuned to the Randomania Network. We've got 2 more races in this tournament coming up today, both on Randomania 2. We've got Fire 1520 versus Owl. That's a winners bracket match at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we got at 10 p.m. we have Dolls versus Dio Games over in the losers bracket, also on Randomania 2. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. I think next on this channel there's a Final Fantasy randomizer So yeah, if that sounds like it's something you'd enjoy, keep an eye out for that. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern, so in about 2 hours. And yeah, thanks everyone once again. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Later, guys.
Later.